and she's back.
You ain't even gotta impress me. If the main goal is to undress me, that's the only thing that I'm addressing. At the Hollywood like you inventing, as if you wasn't eating me for breakfast. Stop talking to me, listen when I invent.
I told y'all gonna get these videos for real. Who's that? Okay. Yeah, no, so I'm just gonna do just like my little everyday, I won't say everyday look because I don't put makeup on every day. And I don't do a lot with my makeup. I don't even wear foundation. I just do concealer and what you call it? Like shadow. I just became a blush girly. Blush is so pretty. I initially thought it was like, well, I'm not gonna say it was too much. I just didn't think it looked right on me. But if I do just want to like put makeup on, like say if I'm going to, or I just want to look cute running errands or something, I will. I have this little palette by Ruby Kisses. I will do like the softer one, but like say if I'm going outside. If I'm outside, then I'll do, okay, now this is the eyeshadow palette, but it's a Warm Neutrals by Sigma. Yeah, Sigma. And I use this color, the Rogue, for my blush. If I just want like a more darker look, I'll do that one, and then I'll mix this one with this sometimes too, because this one has like a little bit of glitter. I don't think you can see that for real. Well, you can kind of see the shimmer, but yeah. So for the concealer, I'm not gonna lie, because I really did just start, I'm not gonna say I just started getting into makeup, but I think I definitely am getting more comfortable doing it myself, if that makes sense. Like this year for my birthday, I did my makeup myself. I never do that, ever. But also my birthday this year was just kind of like, well, not this year, last year, 2025. I feel like I could have had more fun, but I also think I just was thinking about my friends, because like when I host people, I like to make sure everybody's having a good time. And then also sometimes, you know, some people can kill your vibe. But on my birthday, I just refuse to let that happen. Like, I don't play about my birthday. My birthday is a holiday for me, seriously. So, yeah, even when, like, certain people try to, like, well, I'm not gonna say they try to piss me off. I'm not gonna say they try to piss me off, but I do think, I don't know, just like the type of person I am, I really do just be considering people. But also I told myself this year is just a year where I'm not over that, but I'm overextending myself. I'm done with that. I'm done considering people who are never considerate of me. Like, damn. And honestly, it really is a slap in the face, but it was a slap in the face that I needed when I realized that not even just like romantic, I mean, like across the board, romantic, platonic, familial, whatever relationship, I feel like I do kind of bend over backwards for people. And I'm not gonna say nobody does it for me, but I'm realizing that there are some people in my life that have not shown up for me how I've shown up for them. And honestly, last year was a wake-up call that I needed, and you know, I still got love for all those people, but I'm not doing that no more. It just don't make me feel good, and it's like I can't be mad at anybody but myself, you know, because at the end of the day, I can't control what people do. And as messed up as this sounds, didn't nobody ask you to do that. And it's like, that's true. That's so true. Didn't nobody ask me to do that. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'll just go with the people who, you know, consider me too. And it's like they do things that I didn't ask them to do. But they I still do it, or they still do it. So that's just where I am right now, at least now, at the beautiful age of 27. I said I don't want to. Oh, I got my eyebrows started earlier. You can see. But yeah, I'm starting to just go where the love is at, you know. I'm going where the love is at. I'm pouring into those who poured back into me. And I'm just doing it accordingly. And that doesn't mean I'm gonna, because usually, you know, the first instinct is, oh, I'm a match energy. I used to think like that when I was younger. Oh, I'm gonna just match energy. I'm gonna be petty too. I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that because they do that to me. And it's like, that ain't even me, bro. It's not. It's not even me. So what do I look like? Changing who I am to match somebody who ain't matching me. And then on top of that, what I'm matching isn't even on the same frequency as me. It's lower than that. So why would I lower myself to match somebody when I can just move around? You know? I really am getting to that point now. Like, I just gotta move around. And as much as it hurts and sucks, it hurts more to stay somewhere where I know I'm not valued. And that's just what it is for me. And I don't care who it is. Mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't care. Like, I'm just not. I'm not doing it. Y'all see them? I see my eyebrows? Yeah, it's okay. And then for my concealer, like I said, my makeup is not, I do not do a lot with my makeup. But the concealer, I do Ruby Kisses. And I got this from the beauty supply. Maybe I'll invest into more, I won't say expensive makeup, but better quality. I didn't even put on my primer. This is the primer I use. I saw all the girlies using it and I'm actually obsessed. It's so much better. It's the Face Glue primer by NYX. It works so good, y'all. But you really don't need a lot. Like I put and then you see I already put some under my eyes. So it's really not a lot. I don't use a lot. It's not necessary, especially because, like I said, I don't do foundation. Like, you don't need to look like it's the first day of school in 2005, okay? It's not picture day, baby, okay? Your mama is not gonna do nothing to you, I promise, if you don't walk out the house or if you don't moisturize your face like you got 18 tubs of Vaseline on. So I'm just gonna do it. And like I said, my concealer, because I know usually concealer is supposed to be a little lighter, but high key, mine's, well, I'm not gonna say high key because I'm not. I don't think I'm like this light. I definitely think I'm darker than this color for sure, but it's not too far off, you know. Sorry, girl. What you saying sorry for? That's another thing. That is another thing I'm leaving in 2026. I really do feel like I'm just the biggest people pleaser sometimes. Like, I do not want to upset people. I don't want people to be upset with me or view me in a certain light, even if their actions are absolutely deserving of my reactions. It's like, or even just saying no. Like, I do feel like I'm just always just too, back to the hell with the shit. I'm too considerate sometimes. No mas. I really am trying to get out of that this year, just altogether. Like, cause I never win doing that shit. And I'm not gonna say, like, I know I'm blessed beyond measure when I consider people, and I'm not saying I'm about to sit here and let my heart harden or just be this cold person. That's not me. It's not. But at the same time, you know, I feel like people who are assertive, who stand up for themselves, who speak up for themselves, they can sometimes get this stupid label, and they get labeled as mean. And it's like, they're not mean. It's not mean to speak up for yourself. And I think they only get looked at as mean because the person ain't getting what they want. Like it's like he came, okay? I actually feel like I need a little more, okay? I do my makeup. I'm not saying I don't. When I say I'm not a makeup girly, I'm saying I know for a fact there's other ways I can do my makeup much better. So definitely look at me, look at my methods, and definitely if you got another idea or you have another way of doing it, please comment and let me know. This girl takes constructive criticism. She loves it, actually. Because one thing about me, I definitely am the type of person, tell me what I'm doing wrong, or not necessarily what I'm doing wrong, but if you see a better way to do something, definitely let me know. But also if you see I'm doing something wrong, let me know, you know? Or even if like I did something unintentionally that might have offended, I'm all for it, you know? Like, tell me. I definitely am big on that because I will tell you. I will tell you if you hurt my feelings. You know, maybe 45 minutes after the fact, or 45 years. Who's counting? I'm not gonna lie, cause I am kind of like that too. Also, like, I can't be very. What's the word? I am very sensitive. I'm not even about to sit here and lie and say I'm not. I'm sensitive. I am. What my girl Amaya say on Love Island? A sensitive gangster. Only because it's like, I'm not even about to sit here and be the person, I just love so hard. I love so hard. I am sensitive. I won't say I'm like a sensitive, or I'm not going to sit here and be like, I just love so hard. I mean, I do. Certain people. It does take me a while to get there. I was dry about to lie. I was about to say it take me a while to get there. It does now. But that's only because I'm realizing I really do need to just protect that part of myself more instead of being so outward with it, just because this is my I got the pressed powder. See, I don't do too much. All I did was my brows and my what you call it, that. And now I'm about to do a pressed powder. Well, actually no, let me do this eyeshadow real quick. That's what I was looking for, a brush, child. Yeah, no, I won't say I'm just this, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't want to sit here and be like, I'm just so naive and this and this. But I'm also just, I am realizing that I choose to see the good in people, but sometimes I choose to see the good in people to the point where it can be to my detriment. And this is the year Charnel is just reinventing herself and focusing on her. And I just want to do that in a way where I'm still me, I'm still loving, I still have that same heart, that same spirit, but it just has become more discerned and more selective of who receives that love and that spirit. You know what I mean? I just don't want to keep putting myself in positions to where, you know, I hurt myself. And not saying that you can't avoid that. We all can get hurt time and time again. That's life. Life is literally basically at this point just how you deal with pain and how you overcome trials and stuff like that. That's all life is how you handle adversity. Sorry, I didn't tell y'all which one I'm using. This the same palette. It's the same one that I use for my, the one I use for my, I showed y'all this one where I use like the little blush or whatever, but the shadow as blush. It's the same one by the same brand. It's just an older one, but I'm using the henna color, like this little brown, and just trying to get back to me. or even just figure out who that is. Like, I just don't want to be 30. Oh yeah, it's my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, 360 in the color Mocha. You see she's good and run down, but I just use that to basically almost, I use it almost as like a setting powder, because I tried the translucent. Okay, sure now, that's what we're doing. I tried the translucent one before, and it didn't look right. I looked like a ghost. So I just like colors closer to my skin tone, because then once I blend it out and stuff, it'll still look like me, and I'll still look black. I just let this sit. Child, I just let this sit, and then I'm gonna do my lashes. I already had these on before. I reuse strips. $1, $2, $3. One time when I first got into lashes and I was trying to learn how to do my own strips, I saw this girl talking about she spent $60 for some strip lashes. Talking about some, yeah, I'm gonna reuse them because you know it's high quality and da 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 da. I said, I don't even do lashes like that at the time. I was just like, girl, they finessed you real good. Shoot, $60 for some lashes? How was you cool? What was we talking about? But no, honestly, I feel like I keep getting off track, because I'm trying to like tell y'all what I'm doing, but I do still want us to have our girls time chat, because I love girls time, and I love spending time with my girlfriends. They literally, it don't matter what I got going on, they always uplift me, even when they piss me off, because that's what sisters do. It would take like, I'll wait a minute to let the glue dry, because I just don't want to. I don't want it to be all over the place, because it can get very like tacky. I'll just push it kind of close to my lash line, just so it can look as like seamless as possible. And then I'm gonna do the next one. But do y'all see what lashes do? Like, once I started putting on lashes, I literally couldn't go back. Cause like this is cute, bare face baddie, whatever, simple. It's just like I got like a little makeup on. But this, it looked like smiling. What was that, like my ultimate thing? Yeah, no, this year I really am just doing what makes me happy and not caring how that makes other people feel, and pouring into those who pour into me. I absolutely have to, because then it's like I begin to almost resent people, and I won't even say it's not fair. It's not fair to me, but also it's not fair to them, just because it's like, it just sucks. It just sucks when you really realize like people don't got you like you got them. But also sometimes some people just can't show up how you want them to show up, you know, because maybe people in their life don't require them to, and that's okay too, you know. But the people in my life, I do. That is something I require now. You know, I'm not about to keep playing the, oh, that's just so-and-so, and that is just so-and-so. And that's not me even saying I'm just cutting people out of my life for forever and 100%. I literally am just watering the grass how they water mine. That's all. So if all they got in them is to water it once or whatever a week, noted. I'm not even gonna say it's sucky. If anything, that's more freeing, you know, just accepting people for who they are, where they are, and you know, there's really nothing you can do. You can't change nobody. The only thing you can control in certain situations is you. it's futile to sit here and beg somebody to you blue in the face to treat you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? That's silly. And I promise you, I'm talking to me too. It is silly though, you know? And I think once you really just truly accept people for who they are and where they are and just allow them to be them, then, you know, you'll be okay. And I allow people to be them, and that's just what it is. Now, do I allow them to be them around me? Not anymore. Not anymore. But yeah, because I just know how much I value certain things, and once I feel like, you know, somebody just can't match my level of effort, whether it be friend, family, lover, it just is what it is, you know? We let people be them, and you be you. For real. Don't let nobody, the actions of other people change who you are. Don't ever do that. And I know what Michelle Obama said. You know, when they go low, we go high. And I know people hate that and be like, no, when they go low, I go lower. And to an extent, I feel it. I know for me, girl, I don't know how I feel about this lash. Y'all see that? I feel like she kind of sitting up, and she is. Don't piss me off. No, I feel like for me though, when I stoop to people's level, or like I let people bring me out of my character and I match them, it don't make me feel good. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. Anytime I crashed out, and it was a very fair, warranted crash out, the only thing I regret is that I didn't do more. That's the only time I regret a crash out, was that I didn't go harder in the paint. No bullshit. But I just don't want to be that person anymore. That's the thing. That's where I'm at. I don't desire to be that person. I don't desire to allow people to get me there. And people will try to get you there for real. I'm just pretty much dusting away whatever is settled. But yeah, no, people really will try to get you there for real. And you cannot let people get you there. They really will. And it's just like, no, I'm not doing it. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know why I just lied to y'all like that. There is no crash out that I regret. Anybody that I crashed that on, they all deserve it. I really wish I could say I'm just playing right now. And maybe in a few years, when I grow and do some more, you know, living, I might say it and genuinely mean it. But right now, anybody that's ever did me wrong and I crashed that on them, 100% justified. I'm not gonna say crash out moments. I have had moments where I might have said something or did something that wasn't very nice. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm just such an innocent victim. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even about to sit here and pretend that. Because if I can't be anything, or if I'm gonna be anything, it's gonna be me. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm just a innocent bystander in my life. I'm not a victim at all. But at the same time, when I have done certain things, you people in my life know, you can come to me and tell me, this one just don't look right to me on the camera, bruh. And then they look. You see, that's the thing with lashes too. Like, this one let my eye open, and this one let my eye like low. Cause I be getting so high, my eye so low. But yeah, no. I have had moments where I was wrong, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely, 1000%. 1000%. Even if I didn't realize I was wrong or accepted the fact that I was wrong in that moment, I eventually, it came back to me, and I'll eventually acknowledge that. you know, that I was wrong. I did. But when it comes to like me crashing out, and when I say crash out, I don't mean like, oh, I raised my voice. No, I mean crash out. When I say crash out, I mean like throw things, yell, you know, the occasional, you know, love tap. That is not funny. This is not funny. No, seriously, though, that's not funny. Oh, I like to put little sparkles in my eyes. Sorry, child. This is a highlight contour palette from Sigma. Or is it? Yeah, Sigma. I have a lot of Sigma because my grandma used to work for them. So pretty much like all the makeup I own is Sigma. Yeah, no, back to my crash out. Yeah, no, like when I crash out, it's not no light stuff, but at the same time, like I said, it's not for no reason either. Do you know what I'm saying? It does take a lot for me to get there, but once I'm there, I'm there. But I don't, like I said, I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to allow people to get me there. And I feel like it gets there because I keep myself in situations, or I keep myself around people, or try to work on relationships that I just need to let go. I just need to let it go. Like, I don't need to stress myself out like that. It do not need to go that far, Chanel. I understand you see good in people. I understand all that, baby. But you're not God. So take that Superman cape off, babe. You know? And that's just where I'm at with that. Okay, y'all know the blush. The Rogue, it's eyeshadow, but I use it as a blush. So I'll just put it on my finger, and then I'll put it on my cheeks. I'm not done yet, so don't play with me. I know it's giving circus, but give me a second. And honestly, no, in a real way, if you don't like it, or if you genuinely see there's something I can do better to have a better outcome with my makeup, let me know. And if you're a small YouTuber or content creator and you want to collab, you better get at me. I don't even know how far I'm really gonna take this for real. Like I said, I'm really just doing this just because I literally started this 5 years ago. I started the channel 5 years ago, and I didn't post nothing out of fear. So I'm really just doing this because I really just want to see the things that I think about and I say I want to do. I want to see them come into fruition. I want to see them manifest. So if I want to say I want to post YouTube videos, post the video. Don't piss me off, Chanel, for real. And usually I will do like a lip stain, but I don't feel like doing that anymore. So I'm not going to. But I'm definitely not trying to be that. I'm not trying to be a makeup influencer. I'm gonna get my little, you see the sparkles? That's the one I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna put that on here. And then I'm gonna just adjust it. And then just pull it out like that. You see, it's not giving so much circus no more. Come pick up your... Will they cut my video if I sing that song? That's another thing. I'm trying to learn about editing and stuff. Like, girl, I got a lot to do. Okay? I got a lot to do. That's pretty much all I have for Girls Time, child. I really feel like this Girls Time was just a rant. 2026 is the year. Nelly is going with a love set. I think sometimes we get so caught up in the idea of being loved that we forget we ourselves are love. And that's another thing that I'm starting to really love and accept about myself. It's like I want love, but at the same time, the thing is, I have it. I have amazing friends. I have amazing siblings. So, you know, I just refuse to settle. Like, you know, I'm 27 now. Why? I'm literally at the age where it's like, because I feel like some people get older and they think, oh, you know, I'm getting too old. I might as well just take what I can get. Huh? No. Girl, please. Boy, please. Shoot. Everybody, please. Like, I look at it like I'm getting this older. I might as well just wait. That's literally like going to a restaurant and being like, you know what, just give me whatever. Because, you know, y'all taking too long. No, I want what I ordered. And I'll wait for it. You know? Because, like, you waited this long. Why not? Why not? And also, 27. Don't piss me off. Even 30. Don't piss me off. That's not old. That's not old. I feel like that's really when shit really get popping for real. You feel me? Oh, this blush. Sorry. That's why I say I'm a blush girly now, y'all. But yeah, no. Yeah, I was just like, don't settle. Wait for what you want. And I'm not saying you won't have to compromise on something. When it comes to anything, you might. But I just know what your core non-negotiables are. And don't let up. For real. I ain't letting up. For what? I feel like a lot of experiences I've had is because I was a little too lenient on my standards that I set for myself. And it made me experience and go through some things that I didn't need to go through to learn the lesson. Or to even just know, you know? But like I said, we just want to see the good in people. And that's beautiful, baby. You can see the good in everybody. But just make sure that good that you trying to see or hope for is being good to you. Do you feel me? So that's what it is, and that's where I'm at. But you know what's funny is I'm literally saying all this to y'all or to my camera or whoever listening or watching, but I'm also talking to me too. Oh, I don't have a lip liner. I don't use lip liner. I use this eyebrow. It's my eyebrow pencil. But yeah, I said the same thing to myself. What's the point of, you know, I feel like settling is no point. Now, I'm not saying don't be open to new experiences and trying things and finding out that you like them and you realize, you know, maybe I am open to that. Money calling. But yeah, no. Certain things you can learn, and I'm gonna go in with another. It's another liner, but the pencil is black, but this one's like a brown, and it's by girl. I don't know, some beauty supply brand. Dude, you know I ain't paying for all that. But yeah, I just there's no point. Like, I just don't want to. I really want to see the things I said I want happen for me. And I'm willing to work for it, and I'm also willing to wait and allow it to manifest. So definitely 2026 is getting after it, but it's also just the year of patience. For real. Patience. That's where we at. Patience. You can't sit here and keep asking God for something you ain't patient enough to wait on it. My favorite scripture or surah in the Holy Quran, or verse in the Holy Quran, Surah 2, verse 154, or is it verse 153? I believe it's 153 or 154. Don't quote me. But it's, "O you who believe, seek refuge through patience and prayer. Surely Allah is with the patient." So you can't sit here and ask God for something and you ain't patient enough to wait for it. They said he's with what? Surely Allah is with the patient. Not the prayerful, the patient. Because you can see refuge through patience and prayer. But patience was first. So don't try to sit here and say, you know, you can pray all day. If you don't wait to receive it and wait for the prayer to be answered, what you doing? You know? And then also don't be so caught up in the next thing either. Don't be so caught up in the next thing. Really live in the now. Be where your feet are. For real. Be where your feet are. Because you're actively in an answered prayer right now. I'm actively in an answered prayer right now. So, yeah, don't settle. Really trust God and trust that He gonna give you exactly what He said He gonna give you. I know He will. You better know it too, baby. But if you don't believe in God, you know, whatever higher power you believe in, you gotta trust Him. But I believe in God, so that's just where I'm at with it. Okay, let me wrap this up though, y'all. So then I got this Ruby Kisses lip gloss that needs to go to the trash. But I also had like this beauty supply lip gloss, and I put it in there. And that it's like a mix of 2 lip glosses in here. And then I also got like this little bit of Fenty lip gloss left. But the thing, girl, it's really gone for real. Ain't nothing on here, honestly. That's just what I do. That's my makeup look if I'm going outside. Because I was about to go outside, but not anymore. Not anymore. And I'll just do that. I really don't like how my lash look on this side, but whatever. They sisters, not twins. 2 tears in a bucket. And that's where we're gonna end it at. We going where the love at. We doing all the things. And we're being patient enough to wait for God to deliver what He said and promised He would. But yeah, that's my look. And that's our girls time chat. And I'm about to do this hair. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.